Stories in a moment, but we start tonight first at 5 with a developing story that shocked Buffalo's legal community today. A longtime state judge who was questioned in a federal investigation and had his home raided just last month has died by suicide. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. John Michalski died in his Amherst home today. And while we rarely cover suicides, Judge Michalski's passing is significant because of those multiple investigations. 2 on your sides, Ron Plants has more for us tonight.
With the presence of an Amherst police car in front of the home of State Supreme Court Justice John Michalski, the eventual confirmation from his emotionally shaken attorney, Terry Connors, that the judge had taken his own life. The sad and troubling saga of Justice Michalski, who was age 61 according to published accounts, dates back to February 28th of 2021. That's the day that he was struck by a freight train near the Depew Amtrak station. As we reported, he had stepped in front of the train. He suffered a leg injury and spent time at ECMC before finishing his recovery at home. The Buffalo News had reported that Judge Michalski had been interviewed by FBI agents days before that train incident. That incident happened the same day that the judge's identified friend and former legal client, Peter Gerace Jr., was arrested in Florida by federal agents. Gerace had been indicted on charges that he bribed a DEA agent out of the Buffalo field office to allegedly help shield Gerace's strip club in Cheektowaga from federal prosecution. That indictment mentioned an alleged effort to stem federal narcotics investigations at the club and that Gerace used the business to, quote, facilitate prostitution and distribution of controlled substances, also with references to alleged human trafficking. We also covered Judge Michalski's efforts to return to the state Supreme Court bench last November, which court administrative judges eventually approved. Then, on March 24th, more law enforcement at Judge Michalski's Amherst home, this time FBI agents, along with the state attorney general's office and state police, searching his home and then seen removing boxes and cases of various materials. The judge's attorney, Terry Connors, did not discuss specific points other than to say there was a search warrant and the judge and his wife were cooperative. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.
Ron, thank you. And we do know that hearing stories like this can certainly be difficult for an awful lot of people. If you have had thoughts of suicide or know someone who has, the Crisis Services Hotline is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can reach it at 716-834-3131.